Hello, and welcome to Grug Gaming. And welcome back to our playthrough of Knights of the Old Republic. Woo! Now, in our last episode, we had wrapped up with the Wookiees, and it was time to get leaving Kashyyk. So we just have a couple little errands to do, a few people to talk to before we leave this planet, and we'll need to talk to our crew, so don't know if we'll get off the planet yet this episode. Maybe an episode of a lot of talking. Alright, first thing we need to get back to the spaceport. Let's do our super run. Oh, so far. Oh, if only these Wookiees would live closer, this would be so much easier. Here we go. Around this corner. Uh-oh. Who's this joker?
Yikukuno noba mulira jikun. Tonghit kun chonching. Ne boboje mata de punage. Dulpi kikyuana.
Thanks.
Runda di hotonga kun honkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule. Tonking ba nunotek. Tokning chatukun ne mulerabes. Achuta, wonga kun bis dulpi kikuyana, dong patugas makdelia.
Achuta! Alright, what do we have here? What was his name? Senivek. Making a weird sound when I go over sections here. A Twi'lek named Senivek has given you a datapad he claims you dropped. On the datapad is a cryptic message. The Genoharadans say to see Hulas on Manan. Come alone, or not at all. Ah. It's just a weird audio glitch. Ah, there we go. These work fine. Oh, we got turned around, that jerk. Made us run back the way we came. Can't believe we fell for that. The oldest of Twi'lek tricks. Yes, refuse pile. We know there's nothing there. Oh, you are slow. Pick up the pace, buddy. Lordy. We've already been through all this. There's nothing here for us. Oh, there we go. Head into the landing port where our ship was. Another successful sail. It was the only outcome possible. What are your plans for Kashyyk now? Well, let's see what you've got available before we leave the planet. Let's see here. Anything we need to worry about picking up? Our mouse disappeared. That's not good. see. Nope, I don't see anything we need. Alright. Already looted all of that. Now, if you remember, we did find that, where's the party? Where are you guys at? Hello?
What?
Oh, there you are. Goodness. Now, if you remember, we found that droid, down in the Shadowlands. So, let's do this real quick. Oh, good. Get out of here. Out, I say. Get somebody a little more amenable to the decisions we may make. Oh! Okay, we'll level you up real quick. Oh, or hopefully. Skills! Computer use. Repair, security. Demolitions. Feats! Oh, goodness gracious. Can't have that many to begin with. Let's start giving him some hit points since he's always so fragile. Another level up. Ooh, and a tribute point. Let's up his... Again, he's so fragile. Let's go for Constitution. Little more computer use. Repair, security. Battle droid logic upgrade, making him a little more powerful. Let's see. So, fully experienced with the rigors of combat, the droid is able to self-upgrade its tactical reasoning and maximize its defensive potential. This feat grants +6 to defense and is always active. This feat replaces the tactician logic upgrade. Cool. Let's give him that eventually. The next level in toughness. Oh my goodness. Another skill. Be able to pump up the demolitions by 1. And droid upgrade class 3. He can now use class 3 droid upgrades. Awesome.
Yes?
Alright. Do a little save just in case. And let's get up here.
Hello again. What can I do for you, most valued customer?
Valued until you can't pay. Watch your credits.
I will.
Don't be Madden. It's the debt of your crew that keeps you here, not me.
I found this droid. Can I ask you about it, buddy?
Droid head? On Kashyyk? Let me see that.
It's nothing. I'm certain. Just garbage from the forest floor.
Mere rubbish. It's DAO2, the repair droid from my ship. What was this doing in the forest?
What do I care? Is there a reward?
Oh, there'll be a reward, all right. Eli, you told me my crew jacked our ship without paying the repair bill.
Well, that is... It's not how it looks. You see, a good mechanic is hard to find, and...
And what? I thought I owed you. You tricked them into the Shadowlands and killed them while I fixed your freighter in orbit.
Kill him, Matten. You know he deserves it.
This is business? Maybe in hut space, but not here. Not with me.
Oh, is that a gun being drawn? Good shot.
That Thalian bog slime. Do you know I've been here 36 days slaving to pay a debt in good faith? All for nothing. He killed my crew. Who knows where my ship is? Well, there's your pay, Eli. Blaster fire, and keep the change.
Well, what are you gonna do now, buddy?
Well, there's not much for me to do but stay here. I've no ship, so I may as well make a few credits. It'll probably take a while to convince Eli's suppliers that I'm the new boss, but eventually I'll buy my way off this rock.
Good thinking. In that case, show me what you've got for sale. Actually, if it were me, I'd wipe out all memory of him.
What do you mean? I don't need to go hunting Eli's family or anything. I've seen justice done.
Remember your hatred. Don't trap yourself here. Or... Yeah, 2.
Working here when I was trapped was hell enough. Staying here now is just foolish. I don't want to be seen as weak. I see your point. I'll leave his shop like his corpse. I'll take what I want, buy passage on a ship, and never look back except to spit. Here, take this. Thanks for reminding me about how he misused my trust. I'll make sure it never happens again, with anyone.
Good job, buddy. That's the spirit. Can I... Oh, I can't get into any of this. That's not quite the spirit. Alright, let's get back to our ship here. Past all these jerk Zerka officers. There's our Pazak player. We don't need to talk to him. Save before we step on the Hawk. Just in case. Could be something deadlier than Gizka this time. Alright. We have got some talking to do. Let's start with mission.
Hey there. What can I do for you?
Let's talk about your brother.
I'm not gonna worry about Griff anymore. Like you said, he brought this on himself. Besides, he always treated me like garbage. Now it's payback time.
Alrighty. We do need to go back to Griff, I think. We might do that before we head over to our next planet. Canderous, old buddy, got any war stories?
Yeah, what do you want?
Nope, you don't.
Your choice. I'm here if you want something done right.
How we doing, HK?
Statement. HK-47 is ready to serve, Master.
You know, we did level up. Let's see if we can do the repair.
Affirmative. If you believe your skills are up to the task, Master, then I can certainly guide you through the process. Request. I only ask that you be oh so very careful, Master. I am too valuable and well-crafted to perish at the hands of ineptitude.
Let's get started.
Statement. As you wish, Master. The first stage is the simple one, and that is accessing my central control cluster. This may take a while. First, you will need to open 3 panels. And now rewire the last 3 relays. Yes, good. Well done, Master. I believe your operation was a success. Accessing new memory. Access complete. I have recovered information on my owner previous to the commercial officer, Master. Intriguing.
What's so intriguing?
Statement. It appears that my previous owner was a human senator on the planet Coruscant. A man of importance who obviously appreciated quality craftsmanship.
Ah. And how did he get a hold of you?
Answer. I am unsure, Master. Any knowledge of my owner prior to him is still deleted. The senator did assume I was a protocol droid, however. I do remember that I was very pleased to be the property of a senator. One of his assistants discovered my assassination functions later through questioning. The assistant was quite alarmed and told the senator I should be scrapped quickly to avoid a scandal. Naturally, the senator had me eliminate the fool.
Sounds like my kind of guy.
Observation. I rather liked the human myself. For a meatbag, his priorities were in the right place. I felt most useful. I was most proud to have partaken in the political system of the galaxy. During the time my owner possessed me, he gained significant rank. Given time, I believe he could have become Chancellor. I even eliminated a few key opponents that he did not ask for. Freebies, if you will.
You can do that?
Answer. Certainly. Why not? I am an intelligent droid, you know. I see an opportunity, and I take it. And my master was most pleased with my work. Observation. I think he would have done far better had he not allowed his use of me to become personal. He set me on his wife.
And why did he do that?
Answer. I am unsure. The human was most agitated and angry. I believe his wife had done something that had displeased him greatly. I was to go to their summer estate and terminate his wife, along with whatever male companion I discovered there.
So his wife was cheating on him?
Statement. I have no idea, Master. Cheating seems to be a relevant term only when one is caught in the act. Otherwise, it is viewed as intelligence. No? I journeyed to the southern continent, but it appeared my master was not far behind me. Apparently, he regretted his activation of the protocol. When I found the wife and her companion, I proceeded to launch my attack, but my master interposed his own body and was destroyed. It was rather a strange meatbag thing to do you not agree? Naturally, I shut myself down, my master being terminated.
What happened to you then?
Statement. I believe the senator's wife was unsure what I was or what to do with me. It was she who sold me to the corporate officer, an acquaintance.
Have you recovered any other memories?
Answer. As previously, I have found a few more programs which will enhance my performance. A most gratifying discovery, in fact. There is still nothing from previous memories uncovered. You will have to operate again if you desire to find them. With luck, I will discover the stimulus to unlock my core, and all this will be unnecessary. I do thank you for the attempt, however, Master.
Because of your repairs, HK-47 now has a permanent bonus of +2 to his defense rating, in addition to the +2 dexterity bonus from your earlier repairs. Cool. So, memories of HK-47's owner prior to the corporate executive have been recovered. The death of that owner shut HK-47 down, and eventually his wife unwittingly sold the droid to the executive. How the senator acquired HK-47 is still unknown. Alright. Next up, who do we got? Anybody over here? I never remember. Nope, nobody over here. Let's see what's up with... Oh, Zalbar's going to have a lot, and we got Jolie in here. Let's start with Jolie.
Got something on your mind, dude?
Nope.
Oh, I get it. Let's play with the old man's head, is it? He's half senile. He'll forget I said anything. Wait, what was this about anyway?
Huh, nice. Alright. T3, probably still nothing. Nope. Beep beep da boop. Alright, Zalbar. Let's see if we have a lot of talking to do here. How about 4? Have anything more to say about yourself, Zalbar? What to say here? Perhaps the outsiders are to blame, but your people are complicit. I'm not criticizing. Listen, I didn't mean it. Don't kill me. Wow, that's disconcerting. All right, Jahani.
Yes. What is it?
Something wrong?
I was remembering Taris.
I'm sorry, Jahani.
No, it's all right. I think I am over the worst of it. I apologize again for lashing out at you. It was not your fault. It was a horrible place to have to live. At least in the lower cities where the non-humans tended to get relegated. Living for years in a place with no sun, living off the trash dropped from the upper levels. and a meager pay doing back-breaking labor.
And those rat ghouls. Ugh.
There was always the danger of rat ghouls coming up from the sewers, or more mundane predators living and working in the area. My family and I struggled each and every day to make something of our lives. But we could only go so far. Taxes from the corrupt government, more fees from the gangs controlling the streets, and whatever was left paying for what food and medical supplies we could afford.
No one would help you?
And of course, there was the constant bigotry and hate from the more affluent and human citizens, lording their wealth over us living below. Every once in a while, a rich human would come down through the lower levels with his droid entourage just to see how the wildlife lived, and laughed at the mockeries that were our successes. But I have come to meet many decent humans in my travels since those days. Indeed, some of the greatest people I have ever met are human.
Like the Jedi?
The Jedi who encouraged me to join the Order. The one who was with the group going to fight the Mandalorians. She was human. I am sorry. I am getting away from my point. If there even was one. Sometimes I curse the day my parents fled to Taris. But then again, if they had not, I would not be where I am today.
Fled? Fled from where?
Another story for another time. For now, we must continue our own epic. To save the galaxy, if we can.
Juhani's parents fled to Taris from the homeworld of her species. Unfortunately for them, Taris was very oppressive towards alien species. Life was not easy for them. Perhaps she will tell you more in time. Let's see if she wants to say anything else while we're here.
How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan?
I was wondering if we could talk some more.
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
How about you tell me about your past?
Well, I mentioned before that my parents had fled to Taris. Perhaps I can tell you about that.
Sure, please do.
In the early days of the Mandalorian War, there had been fighting closer to the Outer Rim worlds.
Near the world your species came from?
Cathar was there, yes. My people had a great reputation as warriors, and that appealed to the Mandalore version of honor. They sought to test themselves against us, I think. Test themselves by bombing our world, slaughtering my people while they slept or while they ran.
How did it happen?
They swooped down from space across the world, firing at anything that moved. They used ships in space to destroy all orbital facilities and bombard the surface. We did resist, and in spite of their violent attack, we did stave them off for quite a while. But in the end, we were doomed.
The Jedi could have helped with our lightsabers. Vroom, 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 vroom.
We were not members of the Republic. Cathar was beyond the edge of the Republic, in the Outer Rim. And besides, they could not have known. Our interstellar communications were the first things the Mandalores hit. All other short-range communicators were jammed. We were on our own. We knew what was coming. We had fought the Mandalorians in the first war against Exar Kun and the Sith. We knew there would be no mercy for us. The most we could do was pack the few of our people who survived onto what few ships remained and send them off into space as fast as they could. Most did not make it.
But you survived.
My parents carried me as a baby with them and were lucky enough to escape. They fled as far as they were able and eventually settled on Taris. They could stand running no further, I think. But Taris was a horrible choice. Dominated by humans, intolerant of other species, made everyday life unnecessarily hard.
How did your family cope?
My father turned to stimulants. He spent much of his time in local bars and dives. But we are warriors. It runs through our blood. And when he was on stims, he became foolish. He let his warrior nature get the best of him. So he would get intoxicated, and he would fight. And finally, one day, he would die.
How did he die?
Killed by a man who provoked him into a fight and killed him like an animal. I am sorry. I cannot talk about this any longer right now.
Juhani has told of how she lived with her parents on Terrace, and how her father was killed one day in a bar fight. This is a very sensitive issue for her. She might tell you more in the future. Well, with all that depressing story under our belt, let's go ahead and call this the end of this episode. We'll see if Juhani has any more sad, depressing stories to tell us, talk to Karth and Bastila, and then maybe leave Kashyyk for a new planet on the next episode of Gaming with Grug. Thanks for watching, everybody, and as always, we hope to see you soon.